what did you guys do to Matt? What did you all do to our fun-loving Matt D74 on Instagram? It's not every day that someone who serves the luxury community comes out and literally has to reprimand the luxury lovers. It's fresh in my mind because I couldn't help but contrast it to the weird other side of this luxury coin of ours, the judgment. Matt is reprimanding entitled luxury lovers, yet us luxury lovers are constantly aware of the kind of luxury judgment that we get from people who may not necessarily have the love and appreciation for the designer fashion items that we do, nor may they be interested in spending the kind of money that some of us like to do on these items that many people do not care about, but we do. It's almost like when there are people who come at luxury lovers to troll them, bully them, insult them, I feel like the community normally has the backs of the community, the luxury lovers. So isn't it kind of strange how someone who serves the luxury community has to reprimand the luxury community for their entitlement, and the way that they are behaving is quite honestly lower class. It's weird because a lot of people like to say, oh, you buy luxury, so you want to class yourself and make it seem like you're better than us. No, but when people behave in a poor manner, no home training, no manners, no behavior, no common courtesy or decency or respect for another human being who's taking quality time out of their day to provide you quality information, and you're not able to read that information, take it all in, go online right now with the computer at everyone's fingertips and do, if he's already done steps A through Y, you can't do step Z. That's what is irritating. That's what's irritating. So I wanted to talk a little bit about this weird dichotomy, this weird paradox, this weird two sides of the same coin situation that is starting to be on the rise, and I don't like it. I want to talk about it because I don't like it. I don't like it when people who buy whatever they want to buy are judged, and I don't like it when someone who's trying to do a service to the community is overwhelmed, mistreated, insulted, etc. A lot of what I feel like people who make videos are getting lately, a lot of just ungratefulness, not appreciation for the research people are doing, for you. Hey, what's up everyone? It's your girl Kenysha. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back, my loves. Welcome back. Matt D had this to say: moving forward, I will no longer be answering any questions regarding multicolor. I have posted the information months ago on my page and it's on the website, as in the Louis Vuitton website, friends. I always post salespeople with the specific items they have, yet everyone bypasses that and continuously asks for things that are not listed, because that is what entitled people do. I understand you want something not posted, but if they had it to sell, I promise it would be on the list. I don't benefit on any of this. There is no bonus for me. I don't get perks or special treatment, and I definitely do not get paid to do this. So why would I withhold information? Right. Why would we want to withhold information from you if we have it and we don't want to gatekeep it for you? Hello? I'm only trying to help, but so many make this harder than it needs to be. I am not obligated by any means to do any of this or to create a wish list for people to find the item you want. people, I know, I feel like you don't really know some of the stories until you actually read and hear them. And I find it absolutely ludicrously capacious for anyone out there who can't create their own wish list for themselves to have this Instagrammer. Literally, you guys are actually thinking this Instagrammer should be doing that for you. Sounds crazy. When it comes time for Cherry Blossom and the Cherry Collection, I've gone over these a million times already. I will be handling it completely different than I did for multicolor. I will not be answering any messages regarding any of it. Absolutely zero. Okay. Zero, friends, zero. And that is in bold, all capital letters with an exclamation point after it. I will post the information like I always do. Pics, sizes, colors, SKU. Wow. And it will be up to you to, you know what? Read it, okay? Read. Any and all messages will be completely ignored. You know, I really like to respond to my community. I really love engaging with you guys. So please drop your comments. I hope you guys are dropping your comments below as we go through this, because I want to hear what you all think and have in mind when we're reading this message together. Any and all messages will be completely ignored. I will update information in stories if need be. I always do. I cannot explain how overwhelming it has been with the same endless messages every day, day in and day out about multicolor. He's sick of multicolor. Sick of it. That I will not let this happen again. It's my fault. I did this to myself, but I am putting my foot down and I'm not letting it happen again. Okay. My guess is the next two launches, now that we've collected ourselves, my guess is the next two launches will be exactly the same as the multicolor, with the same tiered spending levels first, and it'll go from there. So what Matt is talking about is what everybody around the world found out with multicolor this year. Louis Vuitton has a new selling strategy. They are coming for all of the coins this year. You know why? Because they have to. They saw the luxury slowdown in China last year, and they have got a strategy. They've got a strategy to tier us, whip up a frenzy around these launches, make us claw and jump and gnaw at each other like wild animals, all for the sake of throwing our money at them, at the rich, throwing our hard-earned money at them. Take it, take it. So anyway, just so you know, go get a client advisor. Kenysha, okay, back on topic. Know your one card holder and bando you bought last summer doesn't make you eligible for a tiered spend pre-order. Also, I know your great Aunt Bertha's favorite flower was cherry blossom and you wanted so bad to honor her. But what's that have to do with the price of sugar in China? Absolutely nothing. Couldn't have said it better myself, Matt. Jeez. I am not a magician, and I cannot make what you want appear out of thin air. Order in the cart. I've done what I can, and I provide the info, and it's a gamble after that on who's going to get what. But you can always increase your odds, my friends. You can always increase your odds if you want to. I didn't get all my multicolor items I ordered. It is what it is. You know, we are all saying this same thing, my friends. Cry us a river. I also do not want praise or gratitude for what I've done, help with so far, because I am happy to help. See, we do it from the bottom of our hearts. People I feel like who are doing luxury content really have a passion for it, because all of this nonsense that people have to deal with, do you really think it is worth it? Do you really think people want to put up with all of this nonsense? We really must love you guys in some way, or we really must just love this niche, just love communicating the information. And so what that says to me is, you guys, be courteous and respectful in the communities that you join and love and are a part of, because this is terrible. This is the result of someone's frustration based on many people's wrong behavior, nasty behavior on the internet, which we will get to. I want to talk a little bit about why is this happening? What is going on? Matt continues, although many have provided that, and that's very kind of you, I will continue to help, but there's rules in place now. Please respect it. I know that's right. If you think I am being rude, mean, etc., that is all on you. But remember, I do not have to do any of this, and you're welcome to find another page that posts the quality of content and information that I do. Good luck finding it. Boom. I just want to be upfront and clear on how I'd be going about the other launches coming, so there are no surprises and people are not confused. Did you hear? No surprises and no confusion, okay? As to why they're being ignored, aka the man is busy and he's got other things to do with his time rather than try to serve you guys up your little wish list. So you're going to have to get on top of that. Feel free to screenshot this as a reminder. I did. Thank you, Matt. Print it out and put it under your pillow if you want to. No, thank you, Matt. Maybe even stick it on the refrigerator. Love, Matt D. Thank you, Matt. We really appreciate the love. Thank you for closing it off that way. Now to the comments. Of course, I had to put my oh shh in there because somebody had to say it, somebody, but I wasn't the only one who said comments like this. What's sad is the people who this applies to probably won't read this, right? Thanks, Matt, for giving us as much insight as you can. It's always those who cause the problems that don't read the information in order to fix their behavior. And here we are having to then remind them on what not to do, and they're just always messing it up for everybody else. There's always someone who just gotta mess it up for the rest. What's that got to do with the price of sugar in China? I'm dead. That was Connor by the closet. Hey, Connor. Hey, Connor. Hey. Lots of folks didn't attend the Reading is Fundamental program at the library, and it shows. It's sad, isn't it? You do this as a service and people forget. It's just a bag, consumable leather goods. We're just consuming, guys. We are just wasting money, okay? Not to mention time, but you know, what else do we have to do right now? I appreciate everything you post and thank you for it, as I always look forward to your posts. Please don't let a few bad apples spoil the great things that you do. I totally appreciate where you're coming from, as I am in sales and it burns me up when I have everything listed in my property details and yet real estate agents continue not to read and call me or text me with stupid questions. I simply tell them to read the listing next. Yeah, I do that. When I was in business, I used to do that all the time. Like, look, I have provided a summary information and I expect people to read it before I get out there and I have to present or talk about it. And I'm literally saying like, oh, you know, on page so-and-so on this part of the presentation, note it here. I will call you out. Even in that setting, you guys think you are getting it here in this YouTube setting. You have no idea what it is to be in corporate. I tell you, you better be on your P's and Q's and you better know what's going on. And I used to be calling people out without calling them out. Like, oh, I know you didn't read this, but let me show you where the information is. That is what I'm talking about, is entitlement. It's annoying. It's frustrating. For all you're sharing, Matt, the posts are all informative and fun and definitely help all the followers. Matt, you're smashing it every day. We appreciate you. My passion for LV has been declining for a long time, but your account is the only one I will still pay any interest to. Thank you. Yeah, like a lot of thank yous. You are so funny. Seriously cracks me up. Some of your thoughts. I love your attitude. Preach. I better see this on everyone's fridge. Appreciate you, Matt. I know that's right. You've always been clear from the start. Protect your peace. I appreciate you always. This is like my saying of secure the bag in your coins, you guys. You better be having a future out there if you're spending all this money on these bags. But ultimately, protect your peace, protect your mind, protect your energy. Someone said the third slide took me out. The whole thing took me out. That's why I'm talking about it. Love you. You've been very helpful and informative. I didn't even notice. Someone saying sassy. A lot of people are just applauding the fact that this man is setting some boundaries, putting some boundaries in place. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You remember when I did my Rise of the Dupes video and my follow-up telling the truth about the Rise of the Dupes, that I came out and I said, you know, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, because some truth is going to hurt. It's going to sting. And from my standpoint and point of view on my channel, you didn't come here not to get the realness from me. So that's what you're going to get, is how I feel when I buy these things and how I feel when I interact with my community, or how I feel when someone wants to bully or troll me in the luxury community. Just don't think everyone you come across in the luxury space is going to be some sort of pushover. We talked a little bit about sort of luxury entitlement, as well as this being the other side of luxury judgment. I just want to talk a little bit in closing this off around How did this happen? Where did this come from? What is this doorway that has been opened to the upside down, the outer realm? You guys, like literally, that's how it feels to me, is things just don't make any sense anymore. I don't get what is happening. But some of the things that I have noticed in my observations lately, is that I think there's something to be said for people of my generation. I'm an older millennial on the cusp of Gen X who didn't really get into buying luxury until I was older, much older, because I was working to pay off school loans, pay off $100,000 in debt. This ability for people who are Gen Z, 30s, 20s, to maybe younger, to start accessing designer goods, fashion goods, high-end luxury goods at a much younger age, I just feel like it's just creating sort of like this dysmorphia for them in terms of their relation to money. Like their relationship to money is starting to really get skewed, because it's not normal to spend thousands of dollars in your 20s before having worked up enough money to save and literally hand over those coins and feel the pain of it. Like, not to me. I didn't feel that until in my 30s. I just think like there's a difference between the different generations and how they relate to money. What is their relationship to money? Personally, I feel much more satisfied in a lot of the financial decisions that I made around purchases now that I'm older, because I have many few regrets. I also have much more financial stability, so that it causes me to worry a lot less regarding making these purchases. Like sometimes with generation that are younger, younger millennials, is I don't necessarily get the sense that a lot of people have saved up enough resources in order to be able to have a secure future while they're going about spending a lot of their current resources now without having a secure future. And it worries me, because I do believe that people who feel this sense of entitlement, or people who feel they can judge someone in the luxury community, it ties back to money in some way, where people are dissatisfied with that relationship that they have with money. And so I feel like that behavior of judgment and entitlement comes out on us in their expression of frustration with their lack and their instability and their desire for more. So that's talking to both sides of these types of people. I also want to move on to the next point, which is influencers. And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about influencers who were faking the funk, buying all these fake bags, doing all these hauls, and basically not disclosing that they were pushing fakes on you guys, pushing an image, but not disclosing that, hey, I really can't afford the image that I'm pushing and selling to you, the rest of my Gen Z followers. I just want to put this out there because it looks cool, not because I actually have any connection to it, because I never built that connection. Do you see? So it's this gateway that influencers open the doorway to their young followers. And again, it's skewing their minds. It's skewing them. It's skewing them. And I am pushing back on the skewage of fake sewage coming into the luxury community. I am pushing back hard on influencers pushing this fake bag, real lifestyle, false image out there, and it's just like spread. A lot of this is coming from TikTok in a way where it's affecting us all culturally to overconsume, and not in a mentally stable way that leads to our well-being down the road. And I'm all for the ban. I'm all for it. But if there are boundaries put in place, or people step up and start policing, if you will, these niches, and people who are coming into these niches with false messages, false prophets, then I want us to kick them out. They've got to go. Yeah, like there's a lot of people just pushing a fake facade, fake overconsumption, fake cleaning, fake stocking, fake everything, fake jet setting, fake clothing hauls, and then they're throwing it out and getting rid of it and bringing in more. Just ridiculous stuff, guys. Just craziness. I just feel like we're losing it. We're slowly losing it. If you're in the population of people living paycheck to paycheck, then worrying about fake goods, worrying about real goods should probably be like the last thing that is on your list of priorities. But that is just my opinion. And I'm not telling anybody what to do with their time or how to spend their money, except to be respectful. If you come into people's spaces, understand the ramifications and consequences that you might face, as well as, understand that if you continue wasting your money on things that are quite honestly no value, hopefully you come to your senses and starting to understand that, like, you're literally throwing good money after bad. At least if you're throwing money at a real luxury item, you have the opportunity, if you want to, the desire to try to get some value, some money back out of that item. You can't do that with anything. Just can't overemphasize that enough. So I just wanted to come out and make this little video because I saw that Matt D74 was dropping bombs on luxury lovers, dragging them left and right, dragging them for 5 pages straight. And I wanted to talk a little bit about it because I think that we definitely need to do a better job being courteous and more respectful. I'm finding with people online on the internet, especially having done YouTube for a few years now, people are definitely mean and rude and entitled and judgmental. And there's something to be said for if you want to hide your face and you want to be anonymous and there's no picture, and then you're saying these rude, nasty, mean things to people, you're going to get blocked on my channel. I do remove those comments. Certain critiques I will allow to stay on my page. But a lot of things where people are coming over here talking about something is fake or something is ugly or whatever, you're out of here. You're out of my community. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see. You're not creating the right kind of energy that we need around us. So you're not going to be welcome here. And I want that to be very clear as we're going forward with my expectations in my own community is I'm a peaceful, loving luxe lover, and that's the kind of energy we're going to give here. Is there's always going to be tons of learning, but there's always going to be some laughter too. And I hope that I'm always going to be respectful. And I like it if you have something that you disagree with, that you are stating it in a respectful manner. That's all I wanted to say. If you're with me to the end, drop some heart emojis. You want to do some blue ones since I'm wearing blue? Okay, we are. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. Make sure you help me grow there. I hope you have liked and subscribed by now if you're at the end of this video. And I will catch you in the next one, my loves. I will see you soon. Peace.